Right across the street from the Bradley Center. We were in the Bradley Center for the first two rounds of this tournament Thursday afternoon and last night for the Pennings games. But the Bradley Center occupied today with the Marquette Warriors. They knocked off Butler University this afternoon, a Midwestern Collegiate Conference game, 90-70. And tonight the Milwaukee Bucks take on the New York Knicks in the Bradley Center. Indiana knocked off Wisconsin at the Field House by a score of 70-68. Want to remind you, the Fighting Phoenix start their AMQ tournament action Monday night against Valparaiso. The Phoenix at 21-6 are seeded second. What a year for Dick Bennett and his squad. They're going to take on 7th seed Valparaiso. Our coverage will begin somewhere around 8:30 Monday night from the Unidome at Cedar Falls. Kevin Larkin is at the line for two. His first one is off the front of the iron. No good. Mike Rader's in now. Kevin Rankin is on the bench. We have Rankin, Rader. Here's the second shot by Larkin. That one is short as well. Cornette picks up the ball for Pennings, and he is fouled immediately by Dean Camucci. Camucci sets up pressure on Cornette, tries to pressure that rebound, and he catches Cornette on the arc. Well, let's set this offense now for DePere Abbott Pennings. They have Benkowski, Greg Cornette, Gary Denny, Mike Rader, and Joe Herzog in the lineup right now. For Milwaukee Marquette, Damon Key, Kevin Larkin, Norris Williams, Tim McKinney's back in, and Dino DeVita. The Hilltoppers come into the game at 24-1, ranked 22nd in the nation by USA Today. They're defending state champions. They're down 25-16 with 2:58 to go. Cornette at the line for two, or 1-1 actually. Cornette's shot is on its way, off the side of the iron, rolls around, picked up off the court by Camucci. Milwaukee Marquette has an opportunity to knock this 9-point lead down again. Tim McKinney with the ball. McKinney, they list him at 5'9". He's closer to 5'6" or 5'7". But he is the quarterback of this team. He plays the point. Back and forth. DeVita dishes to McKinney. McKinney drains it from just inside the three-point arc. McKinney's on the board with a second field goal. Makes it 25-18. Denny has problems getting it in against his pressure, but he does. Mike Rader has it. He's being guarded by Key. Better hurry up. Got a 10-second violation in the waiting here. Benkowski hustles it across the timeline. He gets it across. It's 25-18 with 2:15 to go. Benkowski with the ball. Dishes over to Gary Denny. Denny tries to feed it inside. We've got a foul. We have a foul against Dino DeVita. He went after Denny. They both got to the ball at the same time. They have DeVita with the foul. DeVita ends up on the scorer's table on our side here. And I believe for DeVita, that is his third team foul. DeVita is coming out. He fouled Joe Herzog. It was Herzog going after that ball. So Joe Herzog, the senior guard, is at the line for 1-1. Kevin Rankin checks back in for the Squires. Herzog's shot is on its way. Rolls off the right of the iron. Cornette got a tip-in rebound. No good. Milwaukee Marquette loses control of the rebound. It's a traveling violation against Norris Williams. Greg Cornette went up there for the rebound. He got his hands on it, tipped it up, almost fell in. Norris Williams got the rebound, fell over Cornette, and he is called for a traveling violation. The Marquette fans up in arms over that, but it was a travel nonetheless. Williams had possession, lost his balance, dropped the ball, everything else. Rankin gets the ball left block, turnaround jumper over Key. He hits it again. Kevin Rankin has 16 points, pushes the lead back to 9. 2 minutes to go in the first half, 27-18. McKinney with the ball, about 25 feet away. Left-hand dribble. Dishes down left corner. Norris Williams has it. Williams looks inside. Gets it back to Camucci. Camucci hands it off to McKinney. McKinney just inside the three-point arc. Larkin at the left side of the free throw line. His shot no good. Kevin Rankin clears the board. Benkowski has Cornette open. We have a 29-18 ball game. Pennings up by 11. McKinney down the right side. Camucci has it. Camucci has 2 fouls. Make that correction. The scoreboard is wrong. Dishes to McKinney. To Larkin. Larkin has it. Back out to McKinney. McKinney looks inside. Damon Key's posted up on the right side. He comes out. He's going to pull up jumper free throw line. Off the iron. No good. 29-18 ball game. Pennings up by 11. McKinney down the right side. Camucci has it. Camucci has 2 fouls. Make that correction. The scoreboard is wrong. Dishes to McKinney. To Larkin. Larkin has it. Back out to McKinney. McKinney looks inside. Damon Keys posted up on the right side. He comes out. He's going to pull up jumper free throw line. Off the iron. No good. And we have a foul on Gary Denny. No, they got the foul on Norris Williams. Gary Denny got away with one. He banged into Williams with his left shoulder to clear out. They got Williams on the foul. And apparently they say Denny had position. That's what the referees must have seen. Milwaukee Marquette fans unhappy about it. You can hear them in the background. That's the side of the arena we are on. The Pennings fans on the other side, they're thrilled with the situation right now. It's an 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the game was at 13. No, it was at 11. It was at 11. Darren Rankin gets a break. Trey Cornett comes back in. So Gary Denny with a 1-1 can give the Squires their biggest lead of this ball game. His first is on its way, hits the front of the iron, and rolls in. It is a 30-18 ball game with 1:07 to go. Gary Denny's first point of the night. He gets the bonus situation now. It's on its way. It's good. Gary Denny sinks them both. He was the free throw hero last night, sinking a 1-1 against Racine St. Catherine's, hitting both ends to give the Squires a 51-50 lead, and they were able to hold on for that win last night. McKinney works against Binkowski. It's the man-to-man for Pennings. They've used it almost exclusively in this term. They feed Damon Key inside. He got away from Kevin Rankin, and he banks it off the net. Damon Key has 8 points. Rankin gets it inbounds to Herzog. Herzog will pull up now, and now he dishes off. He gets it back. Herzog across the timeline. He pressures down to the free throw line, pulls it back out. Cornett with the ball on the left side. Cornett hands off to Gary Denny. Denny's going to penetrate left baseline. Pulls up. He's double teamed. Dishes out. McKinney got a hand on it. Knocked it back. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. They called it over and back. It was tipped away by McKinney. The officials missed that one. Tim McKinney got out there, and he got a hand on it on Milwaukee Marquette. Binkowski chased it down. And once the Milwaukee Marquette player touched that ball, it took away the over and back, but the officials didn't call it. Didn't see it that way, so Marquette has the ball with 25 seconds to go. Camucci gets the ball, goes right baseline, tries to shoot. He is fouled on the play by Joe Herzog. Foul number 25. It is the 16th foul now. They are in the bonus situation, so it'll be a 2-shot for Dean Camucci. 31-20 lead right now. Biggest lead in this ball game was 13 with 1:07 to go at 31-18. Camucci shooting into the Pennings fans there. He hits his first. Camucci's on the board of his first points of this ball game. It's 31-21. 23 seconds to go. Dean Camucci wears the number 34. He's a 6'3 senior from Milwaukee Marquette. His second shot is on its way, and that drops straight through. Makes it a 31-21 ball game. Herzog faces defensive pressure. 8 guys in the backcourt. Dishes off to Denny. Denny will bring it up against the pressure now. Norris Williams picks it up. He's picked off by Kevin Rankin. That's knocked out of bounds. Damon Key got a hand on it to knock it away from Gary Denny. Pennings ball with 16 seconds to go. Denny inbounds to Binkowski. Binkowski near the timeline. Right-hand dribble, crossover left side. He penetrates free throw line. They're setting up a little trap to try to get the ball. No dice yet. 5 seconds to go. Denny with the ball outside three-point arc. Herzog pulls up left side three-pointer, misses everything. An air ball. Tim McKinney, length of the court toss, falls way short. And that wraps up the first half of this ball game. The Pure Abbott Pennings leading 31-22. Let's take a timeout on WDUZ. in the paint, stolen by Kevin Rankin. Kevin Rankin was quiet in the first half last night against Racine St. Catherine's. McIlvain pretty much had his way. But since the start of the second half of last night's game into today's, I don't think there's a high school player in the state that could keep up with Kevin Rankin. He has been on fire. Binkowski penetrates left side baseline, lays it up too hard. We have a foul on the play as Binkowski is hammered to the court. The foul is called on number 14. Is that who went? 35. Damon Key picks up his first personal foul. We have 7:29 to go here in the third quarter. 9-point lead for Pennings. Denny with the ball, looks inside, nothing going. Gets to Binkowski. Binkowski cross court, almost stolen by Marquette. Joe Herzog tracks it down. Back to Denny. Denny plays the point. They work it around the perimeter. Binkowski on the left side, looks inside. Kevin Rankin pulls over now. He's going to post up on the left side of the lane. Darren Rankin out high. Darren Rankin looks around, pulls up his dribble over to the right side. It's Binkowski. Binkowski calls out a play, hollers for the motion offense. He dribbles hard to left side. He comes back to the right side. Bounce pass to Joe Herzog down on the right side above the three-point arc. 360 move down the right baseline, blocked off by Key. Darren Rankin from the free throw line jumper. He hits it just to the right of the key. He sinks it. It's an 11-point lead again. 33-22. Darren Rankin has 6 points on the ball game for the Pure Abbott Pennings. It is an 11-point lead. I think a lot of folks are surprised by this Pennings team here in the arena. There are probably 7,000, 8,000 people here, and I think most of them are pulling for Milwaukee Marquette. Shot is missed by McKinney, pulled down by Joe Herzog. We have a large contingent of Pennings fans, but you see an awful lot of blue and gold behind us and down to the other side. Milwaukee Marquette fans are here in force to see them win their second title, but they're having problems. Lob it into Darren Rankin. Underhand swing pass over to Binkowski. Right side jumper, no good from 15. Rebound picked up by Milwaukee Marquette. It is an 11-point lead. It is an 11-point lead. The Marquette fans shouting encouragement. They can't believe they're down by 11 to the Pennings team. On the right side, Norris Williams. He brings it back out high to Camucci. They feed it down to Damon Key. Turnaround jumper too hard. He missed it again. Rebound, Camucci puts up a shot, no good. Damon Key tracks it down. Key trying to power his way up. He lays it up and in. A battle of big men inside. Damon Key banged off of Rankin once, twice. Finally got his position for a shot. He puts it up. Pressure set up by Milwaukee Marquette, almost stolen. Now Pennings breaks it. It's a 2-on-2. Herzog has the ball down the right corner. He pulls it back out. He'll wait for the rest of the Squires to catch up. They've beaten the pressure every time that Milwaukee Marquette has thrown it on, but Marquette has picked up the intensity of this pressure. They're down by 9. It's stolen by McKinney. McKinney against Binkowski. Lays it up. Misses his shot. Rebound attempt. Norris Williams has it. He puts it up and in. Norris Williams following up on the play. Got the ball and got it over Gary Denny. Norris Williams has 6 on the night now. It is a 33-26 game and a timeout for the Pure Abbott Pennings. They're going to regroup here. 5:18 to go in the quarter. Pennings got off to a quick start with a basket by Darren Rankin. Marquette has scored the next 4 points in a row to narrow this gap to 7 points, 33-26. Marquette seems to be a little more intense under the baskets now, trying to get the rebound, chase it down in the half. The time is running out on them. They have a dream season going again. They are 24-1. We mentioned it before. They are ranked 22nd in the nation, according to USA Today, and they are being challenged by this Pennings team right now. Challenged, I'd say so. It's a 33-26 ball game with 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Damon Key has 10. Norris Williams has 6 to lead Milwaukee Marquette. Kevin Rankin, 18. Darren Rankin has 6. Scoring elsewhere for Pennings, Cornett, and Rader have 2. Denny and Binkowski have 2. Joe Herzog has 1. Milwaukee Marquette's going to put 8 guys, or 4 guys in the backcourt. Now we're going to start with all 10 guys. All right, Pennings will face this Milwaukee Marquette press. Denny's going to inbound. Pennings has had some problems getting the ball inbound. Once they get inbound, they don't have any problems beating this pressure. No turnovers off of it yet. They get it to Binkowski. Now they all drop back except for McKinney. McKinney will pick up Binkowski. Binkowski on a hard dribble up the left side. He gets by McKinney. Now they're going to set up their offense. They lob it into Kevin Rader. 15 feet away on the left side. Back to Denny. Denny penetrates into the lane. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Milwaukee Marquette. Marquette has a breakaway. 1-on-1. Norris Williams against Herzog. And Herzog fouls Norris Williams. And Herzog picks up his third foul? I believe it's Herzog's third. Norris Williams will go to the line for 2. It is the second foul against Joe Herzog and the first team foul against Pennings. Norris Williams can narrow this gap down to 5 points. Last time it was at 5 was 9-4. Pennings has led the entire ball game. Williams' first shot on its way. It's good. It is now a 5-point run for Milwaukee Marquette. They're starting to chip away at the lead that Pennings had. It was at 11. It's down to 6. Norris Williams gets the second, and it's on its way. That one is good as well. 33-28. Milwaukee Marquette is a quicker team than De Pere Abbott Pennings. They feed it to Binkowski. A pass underneath the baseline to free up from the pressure, and they do break the pressure that time. Denny had the ball, fed it over the right side behind the baseline to Binkowski, and then they played a 3-man game. They go over the zone, over the man-to-man to Kevin Rankin. Rankin looks, pumps once, puts up a shot, misses it. Damon Key clears for Milwaukee Marquette. Milwaukee Marquette can knock this lead down. If they hit on a three-pointer, it's down to 2. If they convert a field goal, it's down to 3. McKinney has the ball. McKinney brings it up on a right-hand dribble, dishes to the right side. Norris Williams back out to DeVita. DeVita hands it over to McKinney. McKinney looks inside. Damon Key comes out above the free throw line to pick it up. He's guarded by Kevin Rankin. Picks up his dribble, hands it off to McKinney. McKinney looks inside. He gets it over to Jason Allen. Jason Allen's shot won't stay down for him. Rattled around, looked like it was going in, and kicks back out. Binkowski has it now. Pennings with the lead. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 33-28. Binkowski bounce pass left side. Herzog fakes his man. Pull-up jumper is on its way. It's short off the front of the iron. Milwaukee Marquette picks it up. They try to force the issue. Nothing there, so Norris Williams slows it down. He dishes it back off to DeVita. DeVita will call the offense now. DeVita will run the point on this possession. He gets it to Norris Williams. On the right wing. Williams back out to Jason Allen straight away. Williams has it down to the right corner to McKinney. McKinney looks inside to Damon Key. There's the pass. Damon Key has it. He tries to go, travels, no call. He hits on the basket. Damon Key took a little baby step that time, and he was able to get it over Kevin Rankin. It's a 33-30 ball game. It is an 8-point run for Milwaukee Marquette that has cut an 11-point lead down to 3. The Marquette fans are up in arms. They're cheering now, making their noise here. It's stolen away by DeVita, and Herzog fouls DeVita. Herzog fell on the back of DeVita's legs as DeVita picked him clean, and it's a turnover and a foul against Herzog. His third. It's the second team foul for De Pere Abbott Pennings. Darren Rankin is going to catch a break. Greg Cornett comes in for him. De Pere Abbott Pennings has given up 8 straight points in this quarter here. It is a 33-30 lead. 2:20 to go. McKinney loses the dribble. Pennings wants palming the ball. He lost his dribble, but they didn't call it. Norris Williams free throw line. Kicks it back out to McKinney. He had a shot, didn't want to take it. They get it down to Larry Larkin. Larkin with the ball. Kevin Larkin, rather. Larkin hands it off to DeVita. DeVita to McKinney. McKinney looks inside. Now they're going to bring it back out high and reset. Kevin Larkin with it now, left wing. Takes his man as Cornett. Puts it up. Running one-hander. No good. Rebound. Put that basket. Damon Key. Running one-hander down the lane. Wouldn't fall down for him. He put it up. Key on the weak side. A put-back basket cuts this lead to 1. 33-32. Pennings scored the first basket of the half. They've been silent since then. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. 33-32. Pennings had an 11-point lead. It's fallen down. They lob it into Kevin Rankin. Down along the blocks. He lost control of the ball out of bounds on Milwaukee Marquette. Larkin doubled down on him. Damon Key had him from behind. Larkin came in on the front side. He was able to bat the ball away. Kevin Rankin has 18 points. All of them in the first half. He's been scoreless so far here in the quarter. Rankin has the ball right blocks. He forces his way up. We have a foul against Damon Key. He faked Damon Key up in the air. When Key went up in the air to block the shot, Rankin went up with his shot, and he was able to get the shoulder into his chest, and they got the blocking foul against Damon Key. For Key, that's his second personal. It is the second team foul. The second team foul. Rankin's at the line for 2. Kevin Rankin able to get fouls called. You know, he had the 21 points last night, and I have the statistic here. Most of his shots, most of his points actually, came from the free throw line. Kevin Rankin last night, no, we don't, do we have him here? From the free throw line, Kevin Rankin was 13 of 14. His free throws off the front end of the basket. It won't go down for him. Rankin hit only 4 field goals last night, but he got McIlvain fouled out, especially in the second half, going to the line 14 times. His second shot's on its way. It's good. Rankin now with 19. 34-32. McKinney brings it up. Binkowski picks him up in the half court. Binkowski all over McKinney. It's a good matchup between these two little guards. They get it down to Camucci on the right corner. Camucci inbounds, looking for Damon Key on a bounce pass, stolen away by Binkowski. Not the best pass in the world by Camucci. Damon Key was in no position to receive that pass. Binkowski, the only man underneath, to pick it up. Joe Herzog with it in the right corner, brings it back out high. Binkowski, 20 feet from the basket. Right corner to Cornett. Cornett looks inside for Rankin. He drops it into Darren Rankin. Darren Rankin over the big man, Key. Darren Rankin puts it over Damon Key. Darren Rankin has 8 points. It's a 36-32 ball game. McKinney brings it up on a hard left dribble, crossover to the right side. Benkowski drops back now. Camucci with the ball on the right side. Three-point circle. Gets it back to Norris Williams around the free throw line. Thinks about it. Now he puts it up, cups around, won't go. Kevin Rankin clears. He hands it off to Benkowski. Well, it's a game of runs now in the second quarter, or in the second half. Pennings has scored the last 4 points to quiet a Milwaukee Marquette rally. They had scored 10 in a row, but Pennings has scored the last 4. They lob it into Rankin. Rankin down left baseline, loses control of it, out of bounds. Kevin Rankin, got the ball on the left baseline, faked once, then lost control of it. He's going to get a break here. Mike Rader checks in to give Kevin Rankin a break. 36-32, a minute 16 to go. We are at the Milwaukee Arena, the Mecca. 61st annual WISA championship game. Pennings up by 4 over Milwaukee Marquette. Man-to-man for Pennings. They work it around the perimeter. McKinney has it on the left side. Gets it Kevin Larkin at the free throw line, and he traveled again. You see the move all the time. The Milwaukee Marquette fans are upset. But if you watch any kind of basketball, they're going to call that play in every league except the NBA. They get the ball, drop it around their knees, the head and shoulder fake, try to get that quick step on a drive. You don't put the ball down, you take that step, you're called. At every level of the game, Mike Rader sets up a big pick for Benkowski, who gets by McKinney. McKinney gets back on defense now. Herzog with it. 360 free throw line, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Key. Key has it, loses his goggles around his forehead. Damon Key going to Marquette. He's 6'8", probably 235, 240. Big-bodied kid. And he wears Eric Dickerson goggles. He's going up against Mike Rader. There's a lot of beef on the hoof here. Mike Rader, the 6'5 sophomore. He's a Husky fella himself. They get it down in the paint. DeVita's shot is blocked by Rader. Rader challenged him. Rader and Herzog underneath against Dino DeVita. They block the shot. Marquette fans want a foul. None coming. Pennings with the ball. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. 36-32. They've been able to withstand a Milwaukee Marquette rally. Cornette with the ball down in the right corner. Down to 5 seconds to go. Batted around. Rader shot, no good. That was Rankin. Shot at the buzzer was no good. Length of the court tossed by Milwaukee Marquette falls way short. Well, we've gone 3 quarters now. Pennings, 36. Milwaukee Marquette, 32 on WDUZ. 70. The lower part of the Milwaukee Arena nearly full. They have the upper levels on the sidelines closed today, but the lower levels almost packed. Pennings fills it away. Benkowski tries to get it down to Herzog on the left wing and gets away from Herzog. Pennings shot only 25% in the third quarter. Marquette went 33%. So Pennings ice cold in that stretch, but they're able to hold on to the lead. It's a 4-point lead. It was 11 at the start of the second half. Pull-up jump shot for Larkin. It's short off the front of the iron. DeVita chases it down, brings it around, circles into the lane. He loses the ball out of bounds. DeVita got the ball, circled the lane, went left baseline, tried to go up with a layup, and just squirted out of his hands. And Pennings has the ball. All 10 players in the backcourt now. Cornette has some problems. Gets it into Kevin Rankin. Back over to Benkowski. Benkowski will bring it up against McKinney. Damon Key and Kevin Rankin, 2 of the best big men in the state, run down court together. Benkowski and McKinney, the smallest guys on the court, run down together. They're lobbing it into Rankin. It's over his head. Batted away by Milwaukee Marquette. It's a 1-on-3 for Marquette. He's going to take it. Larkin running one-hander, no good. Puts back basket. Damon Key lays it up and in. Key following. He puts it in. Damon Key. having a much better second half. Very active. He has 16 points. They lob it into Kevin Rankin over the pressure. Rankin gets the ball away from Key. Pennings with the ball and a 2-point lead. 7 minutes to go. The Pennings fans start clapping, getting something going on offense. Marquette fans are applauding, trying to get the defense fired up. Herzog with the ball, circles free throw lane, pull-up jumper, it's short. Kevin Rankin picks up the rebound, loses it. Scramble on the court. Dino DeVita picks it up away from Minkowski. Milwaukee Marquette, 2-on-2. They hand it off to Jason Allen. His layup is no good. It's a charge on Jason Allen. He picked up his 4th foul. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was a close call. You know, just some banging of the bodies, not even major banging inside, but they got Jason Allen for a foul as he tries to convert the 2-on-2 for Milwaukee Marquette. The Hilltoppers have a chance to tie this game. They miss it again. Pennings has had the lead since the beginning of the game at 2-0. Biggest lead was at 13 points. Right now, it is a 2-point game. Kevin Rankin gets the inbound. They lob it over the pressure to Kevin Rankin. And then he dishes off to one of the guards. This time it's Gary Denny who brings it up, loses control of his dribble. He regains it. Over to Minkowski, right side, right wing above the 3-point arc. Looks inside. He and McKinney out way out high. Everybody else is down to the paint. They get it to Kevin Rankin, right baseline. Back out to Denny. They over to the other side, left side. Herzog penetrates free throw line, pull up, hands it back off to Denny. Denny looking, lobs it into Kevin Rankin. Kevin Rankin puts it down one time, steps in, his shot rolls around, kisses the iron twice, and bounces away. He got the ball just inside the free throw line. Little drop step around Damon Key. Puts up his shot as he's fouled, and the shot doesn't go, but Kevin Rankin's going to the line. Foul is called on Dino DeVita. It's the 4th team foul for Milwaukee Marquette. It is the second foul against Norris Williams, actually. 23 instead of 22. Norris Williams picks up the foul. Rankin at the line for 2. His first is good. Kevin Rankin with 20 points. He had 18. 18 in the first half, but 2 in the second half. Pennings has scored only 6 points since halftime. They had a 31 to 22 lead. It is 37-34 now. 6:12 to go. Rankin hits them both. Pushes the lead back to 4. 38-34. Rankin with 21 points. Damon Key coming alive. He has 16. McKinney brings it up against Minkowski. Over to the left side. DeVita has it now. Dribbles it over. Norris Williams, top of the key. He hits his shot. Damon Key from 17 feet, top of the key, drains it. It's a 2-point ball game. Greg Cornett releases. They don't get it to him. Herzog has it now. Herzog against Dino DeVita of Milwaukee Marquette. Herzog, 360 dribble, gets away from his man. They get it to Denny on the right side. Lob into Rankin, back out to Denny. Thinks about 3, back into Rankin. Rankin penetrates, hits a shot out, hits the front of the iron. He's fouled on the play. He's going to the line for 2 more. Kevin Rankin going to the line. He was fouled by Damon Key. It'll be Key's 3rd personal foul. And just like yesterday, Kevin Rankin, quiet now from the field, but he's going to the free throw line. Last night, he hit on 13 of 14 from the free throw line. He had 21 points. His shot is on its way, hits the left side of the iron and rolls off. He has a second one coming. Pennings lead is at 2, 38-36, 5:35 to go in the 4th. Rankin's second shot on its way. It's good. Kevin Rankin, 22 points. He has 4 points in the second half, all at the free throw line. He's 4 of 6. McKinney with the ball, 360, trying to get away from Minkowski. He can't. They get it to the right side. Norris Williams has it. Looks inside to Damon Key. Nothing going. They get it to Key. Key fakes once, fakes twice, puts up his shot, and Damon Key hits it. Damon Key has 18, 10 of his 18. Coming, 10 of his 18, coming in the second half. Pennings breaks the pressure. 39-38 with the 5-minute mark. 1-point lead. It was at 11 at one point here in the second half. But Marquette has picked up their intensity. Bounce pass into Rankin. It's stolen away by DeVita. DeVita spaces it. Larkin has it. Larkin looking for Norris Williams on the left side. Now he's going to pull it back. He goes to Norris Williams in the left corner. Williams is open for the shot. He hits it. Milwaukee Marquette has taken the lead. Milwaukee Marquette has taken the lead at 40-39 as Norris Williams hit on a 17-footer on the left baseline. He got away from his man. He was wide open, and he sinks it. Let's take a timeout. It's WISA Championship action on WDUZ. Hossa Championship game. Pennings had a 13-point lead with 1:07 to go in the first half. It is a 1-point lead for Milwaukee Marquette. Now they break the pressure. It's a 2-on-2. Herzog all the way down. He's picked clean by Dino DeVita. He went up against DeVita. DeVita got a hand on it, picked the ball. DeVita circles around. They're going to reset the offense. Milwaukee Marquette leading at 40-39. 4.5 to go. They get it to Larkin. Larkin feeds it to Damon Key. Gets it. Hands it off. Norris Williams puts up a shot. Won't go. Kevin Rankin clears. Kevin Rankin clears. Damon Key had a shot. Dished it off to the left side of the lane to Norris Williams. He overlaid it. Rankin pulls it down. Hands it to Binkowski. Binkowski across the timeline. Hard left dribble. He's being challenged by McKinney. Cross court to Cornette. Cornette with the ball. He looks inside to Herzog. Gets it to Herzog. Right side of the lane. Herzog's turnaround jumper off the side of the backboard. Missed it badly. And Milwaukee Marquette has it. They're going to slow it down. Pennings has to show some poise. They had a 13-point lead, an 11-point lead here in the second half. They've lost it and the lead. It's a +1 lead now for Milwaukee Marquette. We're to 3:50. Larkin, three-point arc. He hits it, rolls around. Kevin Rankin over the back of Damon Key. He gets the rebound. The Marquette fans are up in the air. The Marquette bench up in the air. Kevin Rankin went over Damon Key, got a hand on it, dipped it to himself. Pennings has the ball. Chance to get the lead. Binkowski dribbles down to the right corner. A little bit of trouble. Gets it into Cornette. Cornette loses the ball. He finds Herzog open left side baseline. Jumper no good. He thought Herzog cutting down the left side of the lane. Herzog overlaid it, but he's fouled on the play by Kevin Larkin. Greg Cornette got the pass, lost control of it, picked it up. By that time, the defense had come to the ball. He found Joe Herzog breaking down the left side of the lane. Herzog lays it up and over the basket, but he is fouled on the play by Kevin Larkin, so Herzog's at the line. Darren Rankin comes back in. That is the 15th foul now against Milwaukee Marquette. In a bonus situation, the rest of the game. Herzog hits the first. Herzog has but 2 points, both at the free throw line. Pennings has only 2 team fouls. Herzog's second is on its way. Hits the back of the iron, no good. We are tied with 3:27 to go at 40-40. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. Milwaukee Marquette has the ball. Bringing up slowly is McKinney.